Tuya, and this is YaKula's podcast. This will be a journey that you will like to go along with me, and we will have a lot of types of topics to discuss on my podcast. I hope that you'll join me in all my future podcasts that will be uploaded on my YouTube podcast channel. Just like, subscribe, and press the bell of notification button so that you will have all the notification once a new podcast video is uploaded on my YouTube channel. Hoping that you will have the experience to learn more and you will be motivated through my podcast channel and motivations as I take you to a journey of faith, love, confidence, laughter, peace, and understanding more about life and life's journeys. Welcome to YaKula's podcast. Hoping that you enjoy the journey with me on my special podcast ride. Hi, once again. Welcome to YaKula's podcast. Today we're gonna have a discussion with my special guest, Collin. Hi, Collin. How are you?
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
How is your day today?
I'm fine. I look good, just like you.
Thank you so much for pulling up.
Yeah, I'm always there.
So, are you ready for our discussion for today?
Yeah, born ready.
Okay, so today our discussion and our topic is based on faith.
Right?
So,
I like that.
The first thing I want to ask you, when the word faith comes to you, what is faith to you? What is faith?
Faith. When you say faith, what comes in my mind is that, because I'm a person of imagination.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of words, when I hear them, an image strikes my mind. And for faith, the image that strikes my mind is a blind person walking in the middle of a road with a lot of cars and bicycles and any kind of traffic. You name it over
just
there.
it's through storms and weather.
Exactly, that's faith. I mean, he's blind. He doesn't know what's there. I mean, maybe he hears the horns and everything, but he's walking. He's still running, maybe. I don't know anything, but he's still there. He's not staying at the side. That's faith for me. That's how I see it. Yeah.
So do you think that faith, because most of the people say that faith is a Christian religion word, so do you think that it only applies in terms of religion, by faith religion, or it's also something that can be used like in our daily life, like it was meant to be within us, as human being, that faith was already installed within us, is something that it's already a part of us? Do you believe it's a part of us, or it's a part of us and it's also linking in the same way, in the same, what can I say, in the same as whole together with faith?
It's just part of humanity, right?
Yeah.
I believe in that. Yeah, I believe that faith is not a religious thing, not at all. Well, maybe the word faith, I don't know, I cannot, that's a matter of history about the English language. I cannot go there, but just defining faith as it is not really a religious thing, not at all. Because if I can define faith, maybe you can check it for the viewers who are and the listeners, they can check it out on the dictionary or anything. I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of belief, right? Yeah, and I know, like, many people, when you say faith, they'll think about God, something like that. Well, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
In religion, faith is what is the foundation of religion. Actually, that's faith, because we don't see God, we don't see angels and all that, but we believe they're there, right? And that is faith. Yeah. But also, it also implies in outside of religion too.
Yes.
Like for people who are how they call atheists, right? People who don't believe in religion. They believe in something else. Maybe money. Who knows, right?
So that's mean
they have faith on something.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Okay, so now I have this quote. It says that faith is not about what we claim to believe, but faith is what we truly believe in.
Come again. I think my mind was lost there.
Okay, like
It sounds so wise,
yeah, it's
like I'm listening to a wise woman over here. Like, wow. Uh-huh.
faith, faith.
By the way, I am listening to a wise woman. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you,
You're
thank you.
welcome. Uh-huh.
So it says faith
Mm.
is not about what we claim to believe. It's not about what we claim to believe, but faith is what we truly believe in.
That is so true. That is so true.
So you believe that that is true?
Yeah, because claims, you can make a lot of claims in your
Mm-hmm,
life.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I can claim that I own that car, but I don't own it.
That's true.
You see that? So
Yeah, yes.
yeah, people make a lot of claims.
But faith is
Mm.
actually claiming something that you
Mm.
don't see.
Yeah, now that's true. Like once the second part of the sentence, say that.
Yes.
What did it say? The second
It's
part.
but faith is what we truly believe in.
Truly, I like that word. Truly,
Yes.
it's true. Something is true in yourself, right?
Yes.
Because I see people who have faith in something, but they're not true to it, and that faith is not there. You're just
Yeah.
acting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's truly there, then you claim it. You're done. You got it.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, I believe it's yeah. You gotta be true by the faith, and you gotta claim it. Yeah.
so what do you think about people that have low faith? Like
Ah,
what how is their life? Like what do you think like what if you have low faith?
you have full of faith,
What
right?
what is the negative? What negative will it brings upon your life and your future
Yeah.
and your plans?
Mm. I get you. I get you. I feel like the first letter of faith is F, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, so for the enemy of faith is probably the a word which starts with the same letter too.
Mm-hmm.
Fear.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, fear. So I feel like people who don't have faith in something, then they are victims of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not only people who don't have faith, actually, even we too, even you may have faith, right? But some stuff, some worldly stuff can actually make you stumble sometimes
Yeah,
and
yeah,
lose the faith. And normally when you lose the faith, what you get is fear.
yeah.
You start fearing. I mean, okay, let's take a just a real example, right? You got faith that yeah, I'm gonna work hard this month, and at the end of the month, I'm gonna get paid, get the
Mm-hmm.
salary, and I'm gonna get it. That's good. I have faith in that. That's good,
Yes.
right? Then in the middle of the month, your boss tells you something like the company is going down, the
Mm-hmm.
economy is going down, and all that kind of stuff. Now you're starting to get the fear. Now you're losing the faith, and the fear
Mm-hmm.
is attacking you, and more and more and more. And that probably you're not gonna move.
Yeah.
You'll be stuck.
Okay.
Mm.
So I want to ask you something, and I'm also gonna talk about it
Yeah, I like to
or
hear from your side.
on
I
my
like to
side
hear
as
from your
well.
side. Uh-huh.
So I want to ask you,
Mm.
um, where which part of your life where you feel like you are on a low and you realize that faith has taken you out from that dark place where you were, that it was faith that moved you from that dark place where you were.
Damn. Wow.
I know it's I know it's kind of like hard and it's like kind of like you have
Yeah.
to break down your walls just to answer
Yeah.
this question.
Yeah. Exactly. I have to break down my walls. That's a very nice description. Yeah. So wait. So you're trying to ask me that what part of my life where faith
Where
took
you
me, lift
yes,
me up,
yeah,
right?
where you were at a low and then you
Uh-huh.
realize that it was faith that
Faith,
actually
right?
carried me through this dark period of my
Okay.
life.
First of all, I just have only 2 decades on Earth, so I haven't really lived a very long life to have a lot of things to testify on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the 2 decades on Earth and probably the first 5 years was
Yeah.
just childhood and nonsense. Then later on, I grew up, and I can say out of my 2 decades is that they were consumed with a lot of school life.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was a moment where I saw like my academic life was gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is funny, but I don't like saying talking about it a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I got expelled twice from school,
Oh
right?
wow.
You see that? So
I see you were a naughty boy.
not really. I mean, okay, this is not true, but rules are meant to be broken. But I mean,
Yeah,
so
that's
and
right though.
there was a lot of rules. I mean, there
Mm-hmm.
was a lot of rules. So we had to survive,
Mm-hmm.
and I had faith on my ways of surviving. Although
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah,
was bad
you
faith.
had faith. You had faith
I
that
had
you will
faith.
pull through
I'll
that
go through.
period.
Yeah, exactly. Then yeah, I got expelled, and after getting expelled, I got expelled in a time when I'm approaching the end of my
Mm-hmm,
academic
mm-hmm,
uh,
mm-hmm,
time by then, and it was very hard to get another school to proceed,
mm-hmm,
right? And that moment, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be like a year, even 2 years behind
mm-hmm,
of everyone in my generation. I
mm-hmm.
mean, on my batch, on my so
Yeah.
This is gonna be so tough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I mean, I just had faith. I just had to hold on to faith, and thankful to my mama. She's the one who has the faith in all our family. I mean,
Yeah.
she's the one like, Colin,
Mothers, they,
pray, pray, Colin,
yes,
pray.
mothers, mothers, mothers,
Yeah,
they always had
yeah, they have
has
that.
have
Colin,
faith.
I was like, Mom, I've applied to like 10 schools already. None of them they allow me to come in. And like, so what? Apply more.
Yeah.
Like, no, they don't want. Like, okay, then apply and go pray. She had a lot of faith and have faith. And I like to also say that. I mean, I feel
And
like faith is contagious.
yeah, yeah. And the
Uh,
things the thing that is so emotional is
mm,
the a faith of a mother is the
strong.
I think a faith of a mother is mothers are the ones that has the most strongest faith,
I feel
because
that. I
they
believe
say
that.
that men are the breadwinner of the family.
Yeah, that's true.
They are only the breadwinner of the family. But if
True.
you have to look at the bright side,
Mm-hmm.
a woman is the one that carries the family.
Lift it up.
Because if the woman's faith is down, if the woman is down,
Mm.
that family will not stand.
It's most likely
It
to
can
fall.
likely to break.
That's true.
Yes.
They're like the foundation of a building.
Yes.
Like, yes, the father is on the top, the roof and everything. Yeah, provides shelter and all that stuff. But
Mhm.
the mother's like those pillars. Not sorry, I gotta correct that. Not foundation.
Mhm.
Pillars. That's the word I was looking for.
Pillars
Yeah,
of the
pillars.
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pillars. Like you break those pillars, the whole house is going down.
Yeah,
It's
of
going
course.
down.
Yes,
It's going
indeed
down.
it will.
And that's the reason why even most families with single mothers prosper
Yeah.
compared to
V-
single
Very
fathers.
true.
That's true.
Very true. Yes.
There's some I don't know. You women got that thing. It's just natural.
So I want to talk about a time whereby I was at my lowest.
Yeah, I want to
So
hear
I
that.
was going through a dark time. I
Mm.
was thinking too much, and I was thinking too much about life. And that, there's when you grow older, there's a period whereby you think about what you have achieved during
True.
the years that you have grown up, and you
Right.
still think that you haven't done more. You are still not there yet. So I took a time to disconnect myself from the world and just create my own space,
That's nice.
whereby
That's a really good strategy.
whereby I was uh, going into my spiritual rhythm, whereby reading the Bible, meditating it, and praying and fasting.
Mm.
So, and then during that time, I read the Bible and I get to understand the Word of God.
Mm.
And then it was saying that
Mm.
in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
there was the Word,
Mm-hmm.
and the Word was God.
It's God. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm.
So everything that was created,
Mm.
it was created by a voice,
Exactly.
which is God's voice,
Exactly.
whereby He said, "Let there be this, let there be this."
Let there be light and the shine.
Yes.
Mm.
So it was created by God with word.
Word.
So, and they say that word is
Mhm.
faith.
Yeah.
Number one.
Word is faith.
Word is faith.
I like that. That's nice.
Yes, and believe is also part of faith. So faith is actually an equation of many things.
Mm.
So meaning faith is not a small word. I studied that faith is very big. It's a big word.
All right.
People, they underestimate the word faith. They just say, "Oh, I have faith, I have faith." But do people really take time and sit in their room and try to understand what is faith? What is behind faith?
Believing of the unseen.
Yes, because faith,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot say that you have faith if you don't believe.
True.
True.
And
And believing, it has to come within from your heart.
that's true.
If it's not from your heart, then you don't have faith.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So during that time when I was studying the Bible and I was studying about faith,
Mhm.
I read something that says that
Mhm.
faith starts from within. If you believe, if from within you,
True. Uh-huh.
you have a strong belief
Mhm.
that this shall happen,
Mhm.
it will come to pass.
Yeah.
The dreams, the goal that you have,
Mhm.
you should see beyond the wall that you see in front of you.
True.
So if you can see a wall in front of you, you should see beyond that
Beyond
wall.
Yeah.
If I see like you now, I see Colin in front of me, I should see beyond Colin. I can see
Really?
only
That'll be good. You gotta tell me what's behind me. You got my back, right?
beyond. Yes, you
That's
can't
good.
be, if you have faith, you can't be seeing what is here.
Yes, right
So that is where
Mhm.
a lot of young people and a lot of people are suffering, like me when I was during that dark place. Like I was saying, oh, my age, why am I still here?
Yeah, that's true.
But at that
You gotta
point,
see
I
beyond.
realized that I should start thinking.
Years to come.
I should start thinking that I'm bigger than where I am. Like where I am today, it's not my destiny.
Yeah.
It's not my future.
Yeah, that's true.
So that is, you need to have that mentality.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that mentality, meaning that everything that you do, when people come and talk to you, and then they are against what you want to do,
That's true.
you're gonna drop it because you don't have faith in what you are doing.
True.
That's
Yeah,
what
that is so
do you understand?
True.
That's
I get you.
giving up. It means a lack of faith.
Yeah.
And that is what people don't know.
So what you're saying is that if your faith is not strong, or if you don't have faith on something, you're easily distracted by people's words, people's comments, and all that kind of stuff.
Do you know that a person can have faith, but your faith can be small? Is that faith strong enough to carry you through the biggest storm, of your life?
Storm is over.
Something like, yes. R. Kelly? Yes, he also sang it.
Yes.
So now that faith that we are, like what we are facing today, that's what I'm saying, that I say to myself that what I'm facing today doesn't determine my future, doesn't determine where I'm going to, because my today is not my tomorrow.
That's so
true.
That's
so I need to we need to actually
see beyond, right?
See beyond.
See beyond.
Yes,
I got that. I know that down in my head already.
Yeah,
I got a notebook in my mind.
Yeah.
By the way, I like that part when you say faith comes from within.
Yeah.
And, I remember if I wrote somewhere or listened to something say that force that comes from within creates life. The one that comes from outside destroys life.
Yeah.
For example, an egg, right? Like when an egg hatches, it's the force from within the egg, right? The chick comes out, and that's the new life, right?
Yeah.
To a bigger chicken and everything. But if you apply force from the outside of the egg, you're actually destroying the egg.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can create an omelet after that, but but I mean, you have destroyed the egg. But the one that comes from inside creates life. So that is so true. Like faith comes from within. That's the strongest one.
Yeah, because our thoughts is also within. It's inside. Everything is inside.
You see it in your mind.
So if I'm today, I say that, oh my God, I want to have this car. I want to have this house. Yeah. And I'm stuck on that dream that I want this.
I want that.
It should always, if you only thought of that once, then your faith is not strong.
That's strong.
Because you need to have a dream that whereby when you close your eyes every day, you will be seeing the same thing every time. Meaning it's reminding you where you are going to. And you're going to have faith and you're going to have that stubborn faith that I can pull through this season. I can pull through the storms. Even when the bad storms hit me down, I will rise up, stand up, and I will even be more better than when I fell down.
Preach.
So yes. So now I have this other quote, and it's also a nice quote about faith. It says, faith means believing in something true for both a religious and non-religious person.
That's nice. That's so right.
You see?
That's so true. Exactly.
So faith was already there. It already existed. Because that's what I was telling you, that at the beginning was the Word. And the Word was God. So he spoke, meaning he spoke with faith and things manifested.
So when he was speaking, he knew that he was like, light is going to be there, right?
It manifested.
Stars are going to be there, the moon, the sun, and everything.
You see? Yeah. And then that's why a lot of people, they say that, okay, my New Year
resolutions.
Yes.
New Year resolutions.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we got a lot there. We got papers written all there. Like,
I know. The reason why our they fail, they always fail, is because we just write them, we toast it there, and then we forget about it. We never go back.
Yeah. When
But
when the world hit us in January.
yeah, you need to go back and like remind yourself that this is what I said. This is the target I set for this year. And I have faith that I'm going to do it. So you need to do it. Because sometimes we end up forgetting because we did not have enough faith in what we wrote.
Nice.
So this is what they say. Faith means believing in something true. In something true.
Believing true.
Believing true.
Nice. So it gotta be true, right?
So do you believe that your dream will come true?
Man, I have plenty of dreams. If I show you my vision board, you're gonna run away.
Yes.
Although none of them have been cancelled yet.
Nothing should be cancelled. You need to have faith.
So, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay, so
I got my BMW waiting on my.
So I have this short word that I want to share.
What is that?
It's about faith. So a person can set a goal for himself, him or herself, only if he has faith that ultimately he will achieve the goal.
Right, that's nice.
And then yes, and then also and then faith forms the foundation of every new achievement, every new innovation, and every new discovery, and every new victory. You see?
I like that one very much. You know why? Ask me why. Yeah, because that one just that one really tells a lot about scientists.
Yeah.
You're talking about discovery. You mentioned discoveries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and innovation, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Scientists are one of the people who really have a really, really big or strong, I can say, faith. I mean, they might not believe in God or something like that, but they have very strong faith. It's the reason why they really keep on working every day in those labs to try to discover things.
Yeah.
I mean, some scientists like they do experiments for like 10 years straight up to just discover
it's
one thing.
Because they have faith that they want it to happen.
They want to see it. They want to see what is this small micro kind of organism. They want to see it, right? I feel like, and that takes us back on the part that faith is not religious, because some of them are not believing in God.
Yeah, and it also it still takes us back to what I say, that faith is not something small.
True.
Because at the end of this point, it says that there is a correlationship between faith and achievement.
Exactly.
So everything that we have to do in life to create a better tomorrow for ourselves, or to create our goals or our vision, it's all linking to faith.
True.
When it comes to confidence, when it comes to working hard, when it comes to determination, when it comes to success, when it comes to victory, when it comes to the time where we have to fight war or anything, it all ends up in faith. When a soldier goes to war, and then he goes to war, and though he left his wife and kids back home, if the wife has faith that the husband will go to that war and she will stand strong in her prayer and have faith that the husband will go to the war and come back, he will come back.
True.
He will come back. And even if he did not come back, because of her faith, she will believe that it was the will of God, that it was time.
It was for good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So people, that's why I say that faith is not something small, and that's why people, they use the word faith, but do we really know what is faith?
Not really.
Faith, there's more hidden secret behind the word faith, because the word faith is big.
It's broad. And I think people should just remove it from their minds that faith is something religious.
Yeah, it's within you. Faith is built within us. It's part of us as a human being.
Exactly. So,
and then there is another one. It says that faith cannot be imposed upon anyone. You see, I can't tell you, Colin, you should have faith. You should have It can't be imposed upon anyone.
All right.
And so, it can't.
It has from within, as you say in the beginning, right? It comes from within.
It comes, as it's written here. It comes from deep inside one's heart.
All right. I like
just that. As I said before.
I like that.
You see?
So now, if you say that, what about all the preachings we get and all that kind of stuff about faith? Aren't they the ones who are preaching about it, instilling it in us?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Faith that
Aren't they doing that? They're
did,
putting
did,
it in
did
us,
I
right?
just tell you that at the beginning I already say that the God
Oh,
already, when God
okay.
created human beings, he already, when he created human beings,
Mhm.
he created faith within the human being.
Oh, so it's there. Oh,
It's already
so
within us. It's part of,
you just have to unveil it
adjust. Yes,
to bring it out.
you need to bring that faith out.
It's like abs. It's like having abs, right?
Yeah.
We all have abs.
Now we are going to the apps.
Yeah, I mean, we abs are like just muscles. We all have them,
Hmm.
but you just gotta work out to get them out.
Yeah.
That's
So
I get it.
faith,
I get
faith
it.
is within us. So it's part of us. God has already given us faith, and it's only uh okay. In this part, we can say that is people that are Christians, that are praying, that are close, having a close relationship with God, Muslim and all other religions that are connecting to God.
Mm,
They are the people that easily
mm,
can understand the word faith
faith.
and study what
Yeah.
faith means in them.
Mm,
And then a faith that is the faith that God has given you, and the spiritual faith of your
the religious,
religious.
particular religion.
Yes.
Mm,
And if you master that,
mm.
it's something that is more, it will be something
It's a
that is more
superpower.
on a spiritual level.
Uh,
Yes. Whereby that even when the worst of the worst enemy comes,
mm.
like
You go prosper there.
you can achieve
That's true. That's true.
anything.
That's true.
So, and then the next, it says
Mm.
that it cannot be measured. The quantity of faith possessed by you depends upon how positive your approach towards life is.
Wow. That's a little bit vague. I mean, okay.
It's bringing everything out.
It's bringing everything out. I mean, I'm a little bit confused to be honest over there.
Like it's a
Can you read that again?
okay, let me read it again. Let me
Uh-huh.
say it again, that
Mm-hmm.
the quantity of faith possessed by you
Mm-hmm.
depends upon how positive your approach towards life is.
Positive. You're talking about positive, right?
How
Being optimistic.
positive.
All
So
right.
faith is positive also. You see, I told you that faith is
Nice.
linked with a lot of things.
Wow. I like how you prepared your points. They're really falling up together. I like it. I like it. We're talking about being positive, right? We're talking about how you approach life, right?
Yep.
Uh,
It's everything.
it should-
Faith is everything.
faith.
And that's why I was saying that there's something more beyond faith. And what we are discussing about today, and the little points that I'm giving, is just a small portion about faith.
Nice.
Because there is some faith is something more deep, more intimate, more deep.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
very deep.
Now,
And
I got one question though.
mm,
I mean, what do you say for people who are realistic? For example, like the people who they don't really go with the word faith a lot.
mm,
I mean, they say like having faith is like being you're lying to yourself, right? We gotta be realistic. We gotta see what's in front of you. You see fire, you don't go walk through fire because you have faith that you're gonna walk through past it. No, you don't see a lion and say, I'm gonna fight this lion because I have faith I'm gonna beat it. No, you you protect yourself from the
faith
lion.
doesn't work
They're
like
being
that.
realistic. So what are you gonna say about them?
Faith doesn't work like that. You can't do things on purpose just because you know that I have faith that is this.
Yeah.
You can have faith. Faith is something that is there, which is something is like a helper.
Helper.
It's like a helper,
Uh-huh.
which is helping us to bear the difficult times, to carry us through our life.
Okay.
Because faith is something that God has installed in us so that it can prepare us for what life has to bring upon us.
For the tough moments.
Yes.
All right.
That's why they say that um uh,
All
when God created us,
right.
he created us not like to how do I say it? That mm, he has a way for us to go out of those
The difficulties.
difficulties.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we always have a way to.
Yes.
Right.
We have a way to go out of those
So, or you're saying that
difficulties.
God created us with the ability to prosper through
To
tough moments,
yes,
no
to
matter
go
what.
no matter
Like
what.
there is always a door.
There's always a
We just
door.
don't see
There's
it.
always a way out. Yes.
Yeah.
And that is faith.
All right.
That's why there is, in this world, there is really some people that did not trigger that cable in their in their that they didn't trigger that part of their life,
That switch.
of theirs. They didn't unlock it. That faith, they didn't unlock it in their lives. That's why we find ourselves, we are stuck at a position where we can't move, or we don't know what to do, or we are stuck at a position where we get inspiration from other people's lives. How can you live someone else's life?
Like, is it bad to be inspired by someone else's life
You
story?
can be inspired, but don't live someone else's life.
Right.
You cannot change your dream because you saw the other person that you like is doing this.
All right.
You need to focus.
You have your own story, right?
Keep your eye to the prize. Keep your eyes to the prize. Your prize.
Your prize.
Yeah, your prize.
That's a nice one.
I'm telling you, should. Okay, as we go, then the other point is that without faith, motivation for achievement of goals is completely lost, and the person ends up becoming a failure.
Okay, that's true. Because you ain't positive, right?
You ain't positive. This is what I was talking about just now.
I get it.
That's
it all
what,
makes
without
sense.
faith, that is for people out there, guys. Oh, it's for people out there that still didn't discover their faith. So this message for today, I think it will speak to someone today, that everyone should take time and to discover that faith in their life and try to build it up.
True.
So that the moment that I believe that the moment that you trigger that faith that is within your life, I'm sure that things in your life will also start moving. You will start taking that next step that you were afraid of taking.
That's true. The necessary steps, right?
Very much.
That is so true. So wait, I have a question there. Are you trying to say that also that faith is like our gut feeling, or like the second voice you hear in our head sometimes? Yeah, go for it. Nah, just wait. That thing.
The devil and the,
and
the angel.
And sometimes there's more than one voice. There'll be two of them. You're like, yeah, just take it. Just take it.
But if you have faith, you will know which voice to listen to.
Really? Oh, the gut feeling, the one that you don't hear a voice, but you'll be like, no, I don't want to do that today.
Sometimes I told my mom, so I have a lot of stubborn cousins, and every time I also see a stubborn person, I say that if only that person can take that stubbornness and invest that stubbornness on his faith, oh my God, he's not going to be where he is today.
All right.
Because faith allows you to take the next step. When you are afraid to move to the next door, because you are so, when students, let me say that kids that have to move after high school and then they have to go to university.
True.
Some, they are afraid to take that next step to move out of the house with their parents.
True.
Because they don't have faith that outside in the world there's something greater awaiting for you in the university. They want to be closer they want to study in a city where they're familiar with their parents and stay home and not go out.
They fear change.
Yes. So that is also, you see, fearing change is still also connecting to fear, to faith. I mean,
right, yeah.
Everything in life is connecting to faith. When you wake up this morning, you say that you are going to Walmart to go and buy some goodies for yourself.
Exactly.
It's faith, because you already planned your day that it will happen. This is what I will do.
Faith.
It's faith.
So faith is automatic.
It's
You might say you
everything.
don't have. You might say that you don't have faith, but you
But
have
you
it.
have, because
You have.
yes, you many that's what
It's just the word faith.
people they are saying is just a word, but it
Uh,
ain't a word. It's
it's there.
something bigger.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can say that I
You,
don't
you,
have
you
faith.
can name it yourself, your own word.
Yeah, you can say like I don't have faith, but
Mm.
still you are busy applying for work. You know, you are
Yeah.
busy applying for
That
work.
means your faith you can
Yeah,
get one of
you
them,
have
right?
faith that I want to get this job.
True, true,
So we should not underestimate the word faith.
true.
You know,
That's so true. But then,
and
how can we get that?
there's
The person who's listening right now is like, I'm tired of applying either with jobs or I don't know
that is that
schools.
voice now, that devil voice talking to you.
Another, how can he or she get that faith now?
Just determination.
Scared of going
We
to new
all we
city.
read everything here,
Uh,
like determination,
mm, mm,
and
true. Endurance, right?
endurance,
That's true.
enduring,
Uh-huh.
patience,
Uh,
um, believing,
and knowledge. I think knowledge too.
believing and
Yeah,
knowledge.
you gotta have knowledge. Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
yeah,
That's
all
true.
of that. It's something that can like.
Mm.
Okay, there's this point. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
we find that behind.
Mm.
Wait. Okay, wait. If we observe all the greatest and the verse
Various.
and the various, yeah,
Mm.
carries out in this world, we find that behind all faith
Mm.
was the soul driven force which without which everything is possible.
Yeah. All right. Wow.
That was the last quote, and it hits hard.
Okay. All right.
It
Soul driven.
hits
Soul
hard.
driven. Soul driven. Soul driven.
Without which everything is possible. Without which everything is possible. Soul driving force.
Soul driving force.
Soul driving force.
Mm.
Faith, it
Something.
drives you to do something. Like if you are tempted
Mm.
to like that, not the temptation, guys, not no, not the bad temptation, like sin temptation. No, we're not talking about that. Like
Mm.
faith doesn't work like faith.
Mm.
Works like in things that is meant to be good for our life, that is meant to prosper us.
Yeah.
Things that are meant to take us to another level, things that are meant to better our lives.
That's
faith works on that.
that. Yeah.
So we don't have to mix up faith in worldly and other things that is not.
Overconfidence.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes yes,
Crazy
overconfidence.
courage, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and trying to prove people wrong.
You cannot do something and you're still trying to do it.
And pride,
Pride,
no.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, no.
Faith doesn't work.
No.
And one thing again, guys,
Yeah.
faith doesn't work along with pride.
True.
A prideful person.
True.
Okay.
That's true. That's true.
So,
Pride is
Mr.
bad.
Collin, I want to ask you if
Yeah.
there's a message that you want to give out to people, to any listener that is listening to my podcast today. Maybe there's someone that will be touched by the message that the discussion that we had today. If there's something that you want to.
Yeah, I have two things actually. Should I say two or one? Let me say one. One. It's one thing, and that is acquiring knowledge. Yeah. I remember asking you a question in the middle of the podcast on how can someone get that faith that is inside him, and I think acquiring knowledge is one of the ways.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if someone is listening to this podcast right now, he or she is acquiring knowledge already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the ways she's gonna get out here or he's gonna get out here already have faith. That's knowledge, right? And how do you acquire the knowledge? I know people are gonna tell you read, listen, and all that, and they're true. They're right.
Yeah.
Read, listen, write, and everything. But also, I think the best way of acquiring knowledge is open your mind.
Yeah.
Being an open-minded.
Yeah.
Don't be biased. Don't say no to this kind of stuff. As long as you're grown up already and you have you already have your foot on some set of beliefs and everything, then just listen to everything.
Yeah.
Read everything.
Mm-hmm.
go to different places.
Mm-hmm.
That probably will take away the fear that you have. For example, the
Yeah.
people who they have fear of going outside the comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the knowledge of something that's outside the comfort zone,
Mm.
it will remove your fear and you can
Yeah,
have faith to do what you want to do.
that's true.
So just try to acquire knowledge and be open minded.
Mm.
I know these days in this world right now, there are a lot of tough topics. There are a lot of tough issues, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, we're talking about things that maybe may not be pleasing
Mm-hmm.
in your eyes or in your
Yeah,
belief
yeah,
or in
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
It's okay. Don't judge it, don't crush it. Listen
You
to it.
don't need to judge.
Yeah, just listen to
Mm-hmm.
it, get to know what the other side, what the opponent side is it has on their minds, right?
Yeah, yes.
Understand them. Then after that, you will have the courage of living anywhere. You will
That's
have the
true.
faith of doing anything,
Yes.
right? Just be open minded, and get the knowledge and
Mm.
live in this world. I mean,
Yeah.
God said that this is not our place, right?
Yeah, of course.
So just
It's
just
not
live.
our home.
Yeah, don't let
We're just
anything stress.
visitors on earth.
Exactly. Just be open minded, live anywhere, and
That's true.
when your time is done and God takes you to the place that you're supposed to be, you'll go. I know that may sound scary, but nah, we should not be scared of that. So yeah, get knowledge and be open minded about it.
Yeah,
That's
thank you
the
so
message I like
much.
to leave with. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Collin, for being my
I
special guest on my
appreciate.
podcast
I
channel
appreciate.
today.
I'm the first one, I guess, right?
Yes, you are my first.
Wow. I really appreciate. I really appreciate that. I had a good time. This is really nice,
Yeah,
and I wish someone who listened to this today,
yeah,
he will or she will
yes.
keep
I
on
hope
listening
this was
more and
meant for
more.
someone today.
Exactly.
Yes, thank you so much, and thank you so much for your no for your knowledge, for giving us knowledge, because
I
you also contributed a lot.
thank you.
Because I'm
That's what
really
we do.
surprised.
That's what we gotta do. That's what we have to do in this world.
Yes, it's true, to help others, to help
Yeah.
each other. We need to help each
Come on,
other.
couple decades in a few years. I feel like I have a lot. I can write a book right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that concludes our topic for today. But
Yeah.
there is one quote that I want to leave everyone with, that a struggle becomes much easier when the person has faith in themselves.
Nice. Nice.
Faith in themselves or
Mm.
faith in God. It
Exactly.
depends. Is faith both in God and in yourself?
Yeah.
Faith that you can do this.
That's good.
So,
I like it.
yes, so I hope
That's
today
good.
that this message will touch somebody and it can change someone's life, and that we all have to discover that faith that is within us, that God has created within us.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in my podcast episode for today. Stay tuned in my next podcast episode. Thank you. Peace out, guys.